How cute, an otter magnet. Is that going to be everything?
You know, actually no. Have you had lunch yet?
And why do you want to know that?
Because I was thinking you hadn't eaten yet. Maybe you're hungry. And if you're hungry, maybe you'd let me take you to lunch.
Yeah, I'm not sure that I'm convinced.
Alright, look. I'm from out of town. I got nowhere else to be for the next couple of days, and if you come hang out, you can store free lunch. Everybody wins. Hey, I thought I was taking you to lunch.
And you did take me to lunch. And I'm paying because I don't want you to get the impression that I owe you anything.
Alright, I get it. But how about tomorrow you let me take you out?
Okay, tomorrow, how about I pick you up? Come on, there's room for you on the back.
Man, nah, I can't be riding, bitch.
Alright, you prove to me it's not a death sentence, and I'll hop on the back.
Shit, there's nothing to it. Clutch, gear, gas, clutch.
Look, I know I have to die someday, but I'm gonna be really pissed if it's today. God, you're such a dork.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be my teacher?
Alright, last stop of the day. Now don't be getting any ideas, but it's called Lover's Point.
Lover's Point, huh? No ideas at all. And what happens there?
The sunset. Nothing else. So do you want to smoke?
Nah, I don't smoke cigarettes.
Neither do I.
Oh.
So, do you want kids someday?
Kids? Whoa, what's up with that question?
No, seriously, because as much as I'm told I'm supposed to want kids, I just don't know. I see having kids like this. Everyone is told their whole lives it's what they need to be happy, but in the end, everyone realizes they're miserable. They just can't admit it because it was a conscious decision, and in the end, the cycle continues.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I do, but in a way, it's kind of like accepting death. On some level, you know what's going to happen, and there's ultimately nothing you can do except come to terms with it.
Maybe all my fear comes from me knowing that if I want a kid, I'm the one that's going to have to pop it out someday.
I think if I'd have to do that shit, I'm pretty sure I'd adopt.
And that is my point exactly.
Alright, so you asked me a deep question. Now it's my turn to ask you one.
Okay.
So tell me something you've never told anyone.
That's not a question. Besides, if I've never told a single person, and I'm 23 years old, I'm probably going to take it to my grave.
Okay. How about this? Do you believe in God?
Honestly, I may never be able to answer that. I always expected that one day it would all just make sense, but the older I get, the less I know. When I was young, I used to read the Bible, but I stopped because I would have these horrible nightmares. It was all killing and viciousness. So I'm not sure what I believe, but karma is definitely something I respect. Maybe your fate doesn't shift based on how you treat others, but if more people put faith in it, the world would be a better place. So, anyway, I don't think my question compared to yours. I get to ask you another.
Alright, that's fair. What do you got for me?
How about, what is your biggest fear?
My biggest fear? I'm afraid that everything that motivates me through life will never be achieved. And if it ever is achieved, I'll no longer be fulfilled by it. Ultimately, I'll be forced to realize, as happy as I currently am, is as happy as I'm ever going to be. And that's kind of a sad thing. I don't know if that makes any sense.
No, it definitely does. Mine is how careless people can be towards others. Every day there's war, fighting, and stealing, and somehow people forget that we're all in this together. One big world filled with different races, religions, and languages, Even though we all want the same things in life, we use the very minor differences as justification to hate one another.
Yeah, but that's not a fear though. That's just a realization that the world is shit and the people who inhabit it are the cause.
You're right. Okay. Well, then I guess the answer to your question is a dream I sometimes have. I'm driving alone down a 2-lane road, and there's a car coming at me. He's decided that he's had enough and he's going to take somebody with him. It's senseless, but no less final. And that's it. So I guess my description of the world doesn't answer your question, but it helps to explain why I dream the way I do.
So listen, I know I may never see you again, but I want you to know how much this week has really meant to me. From here on out, you'll always be the benchmark I measure others against.